I'm Anton Armstrong. I'm professor of music and conductor of the St. Olaf Choir at St. Olaf College in Northfield, Minnesota. We talk, I think, in the 21st century about educating whole human beings. And while we obviously need an emphasis on technology, on such areas as math and science to cope in the 21st century, it's essential that if we're going to really educate and nurture the lives of young people as whole people, then those aspects of the curriculum, the humanities, and especially the arts, must be an essential core of that education. The arts develop our humanity. The arts will develop who we are as caring, compassionate human beings, taking the wonderful rationality you might learn through technology and science and math, but it needs to have that human element. So we teach not just about our subjects, but especially in music and in communal song, we teach about life. And without this part of the education being vital and core, I fear that we're going to raise another generation who won't be able to cope with the difficulties, the emotional difficulties. They'll have the technical knowledge, but they won't be able to cope with life. And that's what the arts give. They give a lesson in beauty, and understanding, and compassion. And a group like Legacy Music can look and they can bring someone like me in from the outside. They can bring people and they can serve a community that often won't have possibly those people available to them in their own school systems. They won't sometimes be able to make the connections. And certainly Legacy Music is doing something that most educational organizations don't have either the time nor the personnel or the experience to do. They are reaching out to our political leaders. They are reaching out to our business leaders to help them understand why the arts are important, why when budgets are lean, they must not cut this, and asking business leaders to say, if you really want to invest in the future, it's not in bricks and mortar, it's in the human element. Legacy Music tries to reach out and support already strong programs. They're smart enough to understand that if we don't support the strong programs that are already here, they won't be around tomorrow. But they also then help the helping hand to lift those programs that desire to be better, to be stronger, and to lift them up. When you grow up outside of Utah, what you don't realize is maybe, and one can take for granted, beyond the beauty of the mountains, the beauty of the human beings. And I've been moved by the generosity of spirit of the teachers and the graciousness and the beautiful spirits of these young people. And as we make music together, that only is magnified in my mind. So every time I leave this state, I just think how blessed these people are. And a big important part of it is that the arts are still an essential element in so many of these schools. If that goes away, I think you're going to see some of the beauty of these children disappear as well. And so I'm grateful to be reminded as I go back to my own home and to my area, just what a blessing this place is and the people who make music and live in this place are.